It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Noel. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you guys don't want to miss anything that we have coming up. And when I say that, I mean it's going to be good. With that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we are back to talk about kind of the OG of Atlanta, the Real Housewives of Atlanta superstar Nene Leakes, who has kind of taken a hiatus. And when I say kind of, not really kind of, but actually decided to go ahead and boycott Bravo, letting them know that she feels like she has been treated unfairly and that she's not going to stand for it anymore. However, when she thought, well, this is what fans think, but fans think when she thought that this was all going to go in her favor, it seems like everyone actually went ahead and turned against her. And when I say everyone, I'm talking about her own team. That team being her PR team, her agent, Steven Grossman, her attorney, Derry Miller, and her manager. So why would all of these representatives all of a sudden decide, hey, listen, we're going to drop you. We're no longer going to be a part of your team. Why? What would spark this, right? That's the biggest question here. However, a lot of people feel like this is not that big of a question. They think after Nene publicly voiced her opinions against Bravo, which falls under the NBC umbrella, that it's kind of sort of put her out there to not gain any work anymore, that she's bit the hand that fed her and there's nowhere to go for her at this point. But a lot of other people think, hey, listen, Nene Leakes felt a certain type of way and she should stand up and say exactly how she feels. And if she feels like she's being mistreated, why not speak out on it? I think right now we're trying to figure out what exactly the future looks like for Miss Nene Leakes. Now, there are other people, notorious bloggers that we know, one being Perez Hilton, who has actually spoken out on this matter. Perez is reporting the fact that Nene is accusing Steven and Darrell and some of the other members of her team of conspiracizing with Bravo against her. They're saying her team is fed up. Apparently, their reasoning is clear-cut, and they're alleging, well, they want Nene to take responsibility, and they're alleging the fact that she is and has been impossible to work with for a very long time now. And of course, when one sparks off, another's going to spark off. So now there are other people who are coming forward who are apparently from Nene's inner circle, saying that they're concerned. They're concerned for Nene Leakes, for her future and her mental health at this point, with losing everything and also the direction that she's headed in. But what direction is that exactly? Now, there was another insider who came forward and said, I'm genuinely worried for her health. She feels like the whole world is out to get her when they're not. And that's not the only person who came forward. There's more. But before we jump into that, on February 1st, Nene actually went on Twitter and said that there are members from Bravo who are allegedly paying her team and that she is about to name names. She's about to drop receipts because she feels like her team is being bought off in order to sway against her in Bravo's favor. Now, this gets really messy. Now, Nene Leakes actually went off and tweeted, they pay off and reward lawyers, managers, agents, and sometimes even cast members to keep their dirty work going. She ended that with, I won't stop speaking out until something is done about this, and she'll even name names if she has to. However, Nene wasn't done tweeting just then. She actually went on and tweeted on February 8th, this. You can't turn on your teammate and get away with this. Suppression, retaliation, discrimination, unequal pay, and devaluation against Black women is real. It's painful and it hurts. I will fight for all women's rights. Please fix it. Now, mind you, Nene did go ahead and delete this tweet, but she did also post it. And when she posted out on the internet, we all know that once it's out there, it's out there. You can't really take it back or hide it. So, of course, you know, the media and the internet screen grabbed this tweet and it is what it is. Nene also tweeted that she doesn't really talk about the show or her former castmates behind the scenes. She doesn't have any want or desire to technically talk about them. This is what she said. I'm not going to put words in her mouth. This is exactly what she said. Sorry about my typos. I do not tweet about the show. I do not watch the show. I don't talk about the show, and I don't talk about the other girls. My concern is the treatment and abuse behind the scenes that you do not see. Please don't make fun of that. It's real, it's happening, and it's painful. And right after tweeting that, she actually called the team that she's been working with for so many years racist, claiming that she has audio recordings, receipts, proof, proving just that. This gets so messy, and there's so many different variables that are playing into this, but we're going to have to wait and see how this plays out. And of course, there's more. Nene Leakes went on to tweet, I have numerous text messages, voice recordings, emails, and Real Housewives of Atlanta group texts that go back years. I never get rid of anything. Fix your dirty work. Being a racist is so yesterday. Now, mind you, a lot of people were confused by this, especially the fans, Bravo super fans, and they wanted to know, listen, if it was so bad, if you ladies were really going through so much, why would you ever want to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Why were you negotiating a contract for the current season? Why did you stay on for so long? What held you there? And actually what the fans said was this: if this is how you and the other ladies have been treated, then why were you negotiating a contract for the current season? If it was that bad, then why were you even entertaining the idea of coming back? I'm confused. Now, mind you, it's not just Nene who's putting out statements too. There are certain people who are part of the cast and also part of the production crew who's saying that her behavior was getting to a point where it was unbearable to deal with. After she grabbed the cameraman for almost going in her closet, and also some of the behavior that she exhibited while filming, they said that she kind of got to a point of feeling like she was up here and the rest of the castmates were just her ensemble cast, that they were nothing, and there was a sort of hierarchy there. However, Nene says none of that's true. She said that it's all just kind of hearsay, and honestly, after an emotional negotiation, she was offered a reduced role, and that's something that she wasn't willing to take, especially not after starting the franchise. However, Nene was not going to let a fan ask about this and not be able to respond. Of course, she tweeted back, and this was February 9th that she tweeted back concerning her team and why would she actually, in fact, be trying to participate in the Real Housewives of Atlanta and also under the NBC and Bravo umbrella if she was treated this way. And this is what she said. For all of you that are asking, emailing, inboxing, blogging, reporting, etc., the only statement I have: my team did not let me go. No further statements at this time. With that being said, those were Nene Leakes' last statements as far as Twitter, or as of recently. I'm sure more things are going to come out, just like all of these housewives, they do. They have more situations, more reasons to be in the public eye, more storylines that eventually come to a head, and we figure out what exactly is going on underneath the surface. As of right now, Nene Leakes is pretty much claiming that Bravo as a company is corrupt, that there is corruption going on, and that they are, well, she's calling them racist. She's calling them a racist company. She's also saying that there are executives behind the scenes who are acting unfairly and they treated her poorly. She's saying that she's not the only person who was treated poorly, but also some of the other cast members who are not willing to come forward and speak up because they don't want to lose their paycheck. There's so much going on here. Again, I know that I've said this a few times at this point, but I want to know what you guys feel. Do you feel like it was Nene Leakes' time to leave the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Do you feel like the show is not necessarily as entertaining without her? Do you feel like by her boycotting Bravo, that's the same reason that her management team, her agent, and everyone else ended up dropping her? I want to know. I want to know what your thoughts are. And mind you, I don't want to just know about your thoughts on that. I did an interview today with Fallon Gobadia from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is a friend of. She did go ahead and reveal to me if she would ever join the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast full-time, would she be a peach holder, who is her favorite cast member, and also who is her least favorite cast member, how she feels like she fits in with the group, where she started and how she got to where she is today, how she met her husband, and just exactly how much they have going on. Mind you, I even reminded her that most of the Real Housewives, especially in New York, all of the Real Housewives of New York, none of them are actual housewives. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, they do have some housewives, and she fits that perfect mold. She has a private jet. She has a husband. They're a blended family of 8. They have a lot going on, and she's stunning. Her husband's still young enough, and he seems to be madly in love with her. Why not add her to the cast? Are we finding her interesting enough? Or do some of you feel like maybe that's not the case? Again, this is just another one of my many questions that I have from you guys, and I want to know. I always read all the questions. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and go ahead and answer below because we want to know all of your thoughts. And we also want to know how you're feeling about the current season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Until next time, bye guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.